Hello everybody, this is Gruesome Fox coming at you with a 400 cost rated match here in the Gym Sniper 2 White Dingo. We are going to be on City Ruins for this match here, and this is going to be an ace match. And for this round, I am going to be using the rocket launcher as my primary weapon. The Gym Sniper 2 White Dingo is one of those suits that has a lot of optional primary weapons, but on most occasions, you're likely going to see players using the large beam rifle, which I believe is this suit's default weapon. And that's like the large beam rifle, sniper rifle weapon that it has. A similar model to the one used by the Gym Sniper, only the one used by the White Dingo here is able to charge. And I've really been wanting to try some of the other weapons for the White Dingo here, especially since I've never really vibed all too well with the large beam sniper rifle. I don't know what it is, probably just a skill issue on my part, but like, I could never get the beam rifle, the large beam rifle, to really work that well for me, so I wanted to try looking into some of the other weapons that this suit could use, and see what other playstyles I could get out of it. So this match here is going to be me using the rocket launcher, which is the other weapon I would say I've had the most success using. I have also tried using the 100mm machine gun. I used it on one of my Saturday streams, and I've also played it on a match after that. And yeah, just the 100mm machine gun. It's kind of fun just to use it, but it is definitely not an effective weapon for this suit in the slightest. Out of really a lot of the older machine guns in GBO2, I feel like the 100mm machine gun, that one really needs a buff. I think that would benefit a lot of suits that use it, since really, unlike other older machine guns, there really is no real advantage to the 100mm machine gun as far as I can tell. It's kind of on the more lame end for machine guns, but you can also use the Gundam ground type beam rifle as well. I did try a match with that one, and while it did do better than the machine gun, I really didn't get anything else too extravagant with it. It was just kind of an okay sort of match, and it's okay with the Gundam ground type beam rifle. Again, I don't really know how well it favors this suit, and I do want to get into that because it does apply to the rocket launcher as well. One of the main issues I think the Gym Sniper 2 White Dingo has when it comes to using its other weapons is that the suit really feels like it was designed specifically for its large beam rifle, which makes a lot of sense since it is the only suit that can use that beam rifle, but just with the way the suit is overall built, it doesn't really lend itself to using the other weapons effectively. You do have a pretty good range boost with this suit, so makes for a pretty good range general, but your melee boost is not that good. So even if you're just trying to play it like the standard instant stun into melee general, you'll probably see it a bunch of times this match. I really do not do a lot of damage with my melee, even if I just go for a straight downswing. And I think that's really what's holding this suit back when it comes to just using these other weapons, is that, you go for the downswing on the Gundam here, got a pretty alright combo in, but again, it just feels like there's a lot of suits that are a bit more better built for the role that I'm kind of playing this suit as right now, that just kind of do the job better, and really, in a way, it kind of sucks because it's like, the suit has like 3 other optional primaries, but honestly, they just don't feel that good in comparison to, using the large beam rifle where you can get a lot of damage with that weapon. I think the large beam rifle is also really good at destroying parts, so like destroying legs. I think that's another advantage of the large beam rifle from at least my experience getting hit by that weapon, but it really, again, just seems like this suit is really tailor-made for that large beam rifle and not really anything else. And I do still like it with the rocket launcher. I think the rocket launcher actually could be a viable weapon pick. Maybe if I made a better build with it that kind of favors it, or maybe if the suit got some type of buff that, like, really focused more on its other aspects, like its melee and things like that. I think in that instance, it could maybe be a decent rocket launcher wielding suit, but again, as it is now, I just don't think it's the most effective suit that you could be using for like a rocket launcher with. It really, again, just feels like they want it limited to the large beam rifle. But aside from that, really had a lot of fun trying out the other weapons at least, and I have been wanting to play the Gym Sniper 2 White Dingo more, especially ever since they did the situation battle, the Hound Hunts. Playing the White Dingo gym in that one, or I should say the Sniper 2, because there's a few White Dingo gyms, but the Gym Sniper 2 White Dingo, playing that in the situation battle was a lot of fun, so that's kind of what spurred this whole thing, honestly, of just wanting to try out those other weapons and seeing how they perform, because the situation battle did have one of the gyms using the rocket launcher, so kind of reminded me that the suit had a really good handful of weapons that it could equip, and I was like, hey, why not take it into a few matches and see if I could, give it a try, see if we can get anything good. I kind of want to do the same thing with the base gym White Dingo, the one that has the meme beam, it has the budget beam magnum. I really want to try that one with its other weapons as well, because that's another suit that I think pretty much has like the same weapon list as the sniper here. Just it can't use the large beam rifle, it gets that prototype beam rifle instead. But I think it has all the same weapons. I think it has the beam rifle, or the Gundam ground type beam rifle, it has the same rocket launcher and the 100mm machine gun. So that'd be another one. I think it'd be kind of cool to try the rocket launcher and the beam rifle on it, or the standard beam rifle, not the prototype meme beam, just to really see if the base White Dingo gym could be a good suit outside of its more gimmicky aspect, because I really feel like the gym White Dingo, that suit really is considered a gimmick suit with the whole like budget beam magnum that it has, so you really don't see anybody else playing it like with any other weapon in like rated matches and stuff. Though that was another suit in the situation battle with Hound Hunts. I really did like it, and it was using the Gundam ground type beam rifle. I really liked the way it felt in that as well, so again, something that I really want to try some more in the future with that suit and see if the other weapons are pretty good. But for the White Dingo Gym Sniper 2 here, again, I feel like this suit is definitely lacking in aspects that do make the other weapons worth using. I am hoping that is not going to be the case with the Gym White Dingo. I'm hoping that one is, has a bit more versatility that allows it to use those other weapons, but, hey, it's going to be timeout mission over. Let's see how we did with this match here with the Gym Sniper 2 White Dingo before wrapping things up. I'll get some good works in the side chat there, and I did beat my rival, but I didn't get anywhere on the board, unfortunately. But, hey, 5th place overall with 2nd in assist, 2 kills and 3 loss. Not too bad of a match there using the rocket launcher, and yeah, that's going to be everything for the round there. Just to kind of wrap things up, again, really fun to just try out these different weapons. It really does feel like a shame, because it's not even just this suit. There's just a bunch of like older suits that have a lot of weapons that really don't get used anymore, and again, it just kind of sucks in a sense, because all these suits, these older suits, have all these weapons they can use, and it really feels like it's just something that's lost to GBO2 now, because all these suits, all the newest suits we get, have like more dedicated weapons to themselves. They don't get like really anything optional, so it really does feel like something that's just kind of been lost to GBO2. Like, you don't have the same customizability that you did in the past. If you're using a mobile suit, the chances are it only has like one primary and one melee and like no options to switch it. So just really, I really wish they do something with the older suits and some of the older weapons to kind of make them a bit better, to just kind of get people using them a bit more, trying to take these out instead of just using the same weapon every time. But yeah, that's everything I have for this match here. Comment down below what you think about the Gym Sniper 2 White Dingo and, its optional weapons as well. What do you think of, the rocket launcher, the beam rifle, the machine gun? Do you prefer any of those to the large beam rifle? Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.